Up, guys? It's Dreddy Not, aka DJ. I'm coming at you, talking to you about the trade deadline this week. Um, I don't know if it's this week, but I don't know. I'm gonna upload it, but I'm pretty sure that the trade deadline is coming up pretty soon. We just had Kyrie traded to the Mavericks. I think Kyrie is gonna be a horrible fit for Luka Doncic. I think that they're gonna like Luka. I don't know him personally. I haven't really seen how he acts off the court, but from what I can gather, you know, you know what I'm saying? I feel that they're not going to be a good fit, bro. I don't think that they're going to be a good fit. I think that Kyrie is going to come up with something. I don't know what it is, but something is going to come up to the point where he's going to cause the whole team issues. And then Luka seems like he's the guy's like, I'm a superstar. I know how much I'm worth. If you're not going to trade me or get rid of Kyrie, then I'm out of here. I'm going to some other team and I'm going to make it just anywhere. So with that being said, I think that's a horrible, horrible fit for the Mavericks. I actually think that the Nets got the best part of the deal, because even though they might have lost Kyrie and he's like a great scorer and all that stuff, KD got some like little pieces. I know Dinwiddie. I think Dinwiddie used to play for not Boston, for Brooklyn before, but and now he's back. So it's kind of like getting back into the rhythm. Things probably changed ever since Steve Nash left, or I think Steve Nash wasn't even there when he was there. But they got a whole new personnel and stuff like that probably now. So I think that that's a good fit for them. I think he's got two pretty good defenders slash shooters. Dinwiddie's an okay defender. He's a pretty good shooter. He can be there at clutch times. My cat. I think that's a good mesh for them because of the fact that now KD has somebody to pass to. Now if KD, Dorian Smith and Dinwiddie aren't like number one when it comes to that type of stuff, but at the same time, like they are a great team great two people to work with, if you ask me. Sorry if you hear a little jingling in the background. That's my cat playing with a toy. But with that being said, I feel like that's a great trade for the Knicks or for the Nets. I mean, they just need a couple of pieces that are not going to create distract. That's all KD needs is a distractless season. That's all he needs just to get back on his grind and just worry about the shot. Not worried about what his homeboy Kyrie's doing. Worrying if Kyrie wants to be there or not. Worrying about all that type of stuff. So I think that that's a great fit for them. They got a little 2029 picks, so it's not necessarily for KD. That's for when KD leaves and they want to start a whole new franchise. So I think they got a whole good setup. Mavericks, no. Mavericks lost two good players. Dinwiddie, like I said, Dinwiddie's okay. I think Dorian Finney-Smith is the better one out of the two. That's just my opinion. But I also think that I think Luka ain't gonna do nothing with it, man. I think Luka is still gonna play his same ball. He might be happy after a couple wins. They might win 14 out of their, 14 out of their 21 games, they play. But I just think that it's not gonna work. I think everybody thinks that it's not gonna work. I think you're crazy to think that it is gonna work. Only Mark Cuban probably thought it was gonna work. So that's probably why he rolled the dice. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I think the Lakers need to get rid of Westbrook. And even though they talked about this in the beginning of the season and saying how Westbrook wasn't a good player, I think that Westbrook is a Hall of Fame player. I think he's probably one of the best point guards of all time. He brought a he made like, okay, so if you play NBA 2K like I play NBA 2K, people create builds based off of those people, and when Russell Westbrook was doing his thing, people were making Russell Westbrook type builds, making it where you couldn't really shoot. If you could shoot every once in a while, it was okay, but it didn't matter because you're dunking on everybody and they can't stop you. So, you know, at times he could be a good defender. I think he's a good stealing, fast break, dunking guy. But at the same time, he's Westbrook. He's immature when he wants to be. I think he comes up with some stupid things every once in a while, some complaints. But at the end of the day, he needs to get a better shot. That ain't gonna happen. He's 32 years old, 30 something years old. So that ain't gonna happen. Once you're that age, bro, you are who you are. Especially when it comes to your game, you're gonna be like, who the hell am I supposed to? Why am I supposed to change up my game? Because you said this and that, but I've been holding my own this whole time. Yeah, it might have been traded a couple times, but I'm valuable. I can win a game for you. So I think Westbrook sometimes has that little stubbornness to him, but I also think that he's a horrible he's a horrible fit, man, for almost any team. I think he's like more of like a small forward type thing. He's a point guard, but I think he's kind of like a small forward to where you can use him on the wing to do like occasional three shots, practice his threes, get him to do a couple three shots, or do a quick drive on the wing and catch people off guard and dunk on them. Because that's whenever you're on the wing and you get beat, it's over. So I think that would be good. I don't know where he would be able to go. Everybody's talking about Westbrook, but I don't know where he would be able to go. That's a huge I don't know. That's just a huge decision for the Lakers to make. I don't really know who else is getting traded right now, but I feel like Westbrook and Kyrie are kind of like the biggest subjects right now, and I think that the Kyrie trade was horrible. I feel like it was a great trade for the Nets. I don't think that KD is exceptionally happy, but I think that he's relieved because he got Kyrie out the picture, and they could probably chill and hang out after every once in a while. But I think he just, because can't forget KD wanted a trade too. KD asked for a trade way before Kyrie asked for a trade, and they said, hey, we'll trade you tomorrow. Kyrie. So, I think the future looks bright for the Nets. The Mavericks, man, I'm a Luka Doncic fan, and I think this is gonna ruin his legacy. I feel like he was gonna be the Jordan of the Mavericks, where he stayed with that one. I'm an idealist, so I could be totally wrong, but I felt like he was gonna stay with the Mavericks the whole way, and ride it out, become the best Maverick besides Dirk Nowitzki. So I thought that was gonna happen. I was hoping that was gonna happen. It seemed like a good timeline, but with Kyrie being there, if Kyrie does this little 1 year and then they re-sign him again, who knows? But I personally think that Kyrie is gonna ruin Doncic's name. I think Doncic is gonna get out of character every once in a while, and it's gonna show. And even though I think Doncic he's a hard ass, he knows how to talk. He knows how to talk trash. I just think that's not a good fit. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. That's me for today. And if you have any comments, put them down there for me. And I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.